All right, let's get our candles. I'm live. I'm live, not Memorex. Anybody remember that? I'm live, not Memorex. Thank you, Pam. Thank you for your beautiful voicemail. Thank you, Tonda. Hello, good morning. Light your candles. All right, I've got my candle. Candle is lit. All right, good morning, Keith. Happy Friday. Oh, happy Friday. Where are my Friday shades? Here we are. I don't know if I avoid glare on my glasses, but thank you. Hello, Monica. Hello, Deaudrey. I have a ring light up here, Pam. So I think when I notice it, I do my head down. I am getting on YouTube now. So hello, Valerie Bolden and Vet. And good morning, Laura. Good morning, Mike. And Mike and Tracy. Mike and Tracy got their Miko candles. Nice. I am looking forward to that. And I have my bracelets all queued up. I'm just thinking about it before I push the button, Tracy, because I've got a couple or more that I'm getting. So go ahead and post your link in there. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are y'all feeling? Scale of 1 to 10? Uh-oh. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being and 10 being, I'm feeling about an 8. Oh, I've been getting some good sleep, I have to say, y'all. Sometimes I sleep, and I sleep really heavy, like when I do a bath with the Epsom salts. And my body needs it. So I'm enjoying the sleep. Tonda is a 9. Go, Tonda. All right. Hello, Susan Kelly Delane. How are you? Susan, type in your link for your silent tea. I think that's not this weekend, it's next weekend, right? The last one for the year. Hey, Kia. Feeling like a 6 today. All right. 8 here with AM Energy. All right. DeAndre is at 8 3/4. Keith is a 9. All right. Excellent. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started, my pips. I'll start by reading our daily book of positive quotations. Pardon me. All right. Changing. The main dangers in this life are the people who want to change everything or nothing. Lady Nancy Astor. Extreme revolutionaries want to change everything. They see nothing of value worth preserving. Extreme conservatives resist change of any kind. They believe that things are just the way they are, the way they should be. Neither extreme is realistic or productive. It's impossible to freeze the world exactly as it is. It's impossible to freeze the world exactly as it is for any length of time. And even if we could prevent change, the result would be stifling. On the other hand, as much as we might want to change everything about our lives and start fresh, we would still be who we are, flaws and all. Better to look for those things in our life that are worth preserving and to build on them. Change is always happening, and I can embrace it rather than resist or ignore it. And that's from our daily book of positive quotations. How appropriate for today. If you are new, today is the last day doing the daily live. I will still be around. We'll still do lives. Okay. It just won't be daily. So that thought on change is very appropriate for today. And then from our Living a Sacred Life, contemplate. Spending time alone to contemplate, I discover my need for deep rest and rejuvenation. I am grateful for the opportunity to meditate, to listen, to contemplate. Another one appropriate. So I hope you're taking the time to contemplate and to just look at things in life. That is part of what the practice is designed to have you do. I'm logging onto the podcast. If you happen to be new and you found me today out on the internet, just know that we also simulcast on the podcast that is called the Why Struggle Podcast. And so I'm logging onto that now. Greetings and welcome to the Why Struggle Podcast. I'm your host, Barbara J Faison. We are here with 5 people on YouTube. And good morning, Beverly Wesley. And we have how many people on Facebook? 11 people on Facebook. Excellent. Hey, Tashima. Hello, Elizabeth. Pam said, I pulled the card. What type of support do I need? Question card. Got it. Oh, you've got a busy weekend. Good for you, Pam. A speaking engagement and at a holiday season. All right. So the card for the week, we're just going to recap our cards before we start. The card for the week has been Discover. Be a steward of wisdom. Let your heart be healed and forge ahead. So I'm just curious if you've been noticing any discoveries in your life this week. Anything you've discovered about yourself or about other people or situations. Then Monday, we had the 11 listen card. I accept my body as it is. Then we had on Tuesday, Louise Hay's wisdom cards. I am willing to release the need for this condition. Wednesday, we had the trust card. The vision for my life is clear and I move with ease and grace. And this is when clarity was coming for me regarding my next steps. And then the I am powerful card was Thursday. Oh, yeah. Thursday. Yeah, because I pulled Thursday. I know that holding back my power because of fear helps no one. My unique power is divinely delivered when I tap into it, allowing me to use it for the highest good for all and enhance the world. And the card that I pulled yesterday on Insight Timer was from my card deck. I give myself a big hug. But when I did the individual card readings, we kept pulling, I'm telling you, out of maybe 12 readings, we probably pulled this card, the question card, where do I feel grounded in my life? That came up, I know, out of 12 times, at least 8 times. It just came up as the card. And so that is the review of the cards for the week. So now let's get started with let's get started with our card for today. Let's see what comes up as the card for today. What is it that we can learn from today or need to be aware of? Those are just some of the questions I ask. What would you have me know? Yeah, that was funny. As much as I was shuffling, that card kept coming out. It was just incredible. Everyone was laughing and cracking up and but people recognized they really did need to get connected with where they were grounded. And that's really what it's about. Grounding is about just feeling safe. It's that number one chakra energy. And in a case like that, you can always wear red. You can eat foods that are red. I have a red candle that I burn when I'm journaling and meditating, just staying connected to the grounding energy. And then just get clear about what areas you need to feel more grounded in. The basic areas in life, whether it's relationships or health, personal, spiritual, financial. Okay, this card came out. Question card. What kind words can I say about myself? What kind words can I say about myself? So that's what we'll meditate on. So let's settle in. We'll be meditating about 20 minutes, and about 5 minutes of that will be in silence. So let's begin, my pips. Let's begin. Thank you for the stars, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. All right, we begin by opening our arms wide, taking our left shoulder up to the left ear, right shoulder to the right ear. Doing that a few times, you'll look like a waving motion. And then we stop and press both of our arms out. We will look like the letter T and slightly move to the right, to the left, to the right. Good morning, kidney. To the left, good morning, spleen. And in the back are the kidneys, or to the right, liver, to the left, spleen, the back kidneys. And now take your arms behind you. So you're opening up your chest, opening up your shoulder creases, and see if you can connect your hands behind you. I cannot, but I open up my heart space. We'll take a deep breath in and we'll expand our belly on the in breath. Hold slightly at the top and then release with a loud, audible sigh. So breathe in and out. Get that stale air out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now bring your arms, wrap yourself in your own arms. Begin to move in a circular motion, front side, back side. We're just warming up our body, giving ourselves some self-love and self-care. We'll go in one direction and now go in the opposite direction. Again, we're just saying hello to our body, welcoming ourselves into this very present moment and just getting comfortable. And now we come back to the center. Give yourself a big hug. And we say our self-love mantra, which is your name and I love you. I'll say mine, you say yours. Let's begin. Barbara, I love you. Give yourself a big hug. And a smile. Barbara, I love you. Oh, Barbara, I love you. Oh, give yourself a big hug and hold yourself and smile. Now allow your hands to slide down your arms and rest right above the elbows and just say, body, I love you. Thank you so much for getting me around planet Earth. And then just relax your hands down as we move into our mindfulness practice. And we just begin by looking at what we see. We notice what we see with these brand new eyes. It's a new day, a new moment. So just take in what you see in front of you. Then begin to look up. Notice what you see, no judgment. Over to the right. Look behind you. Look below you. Then look to the left. And again, we're just breathing at our own pace, rate, and rhythm. And then just return to the center and begin to notice what you smell. Take a deep breath in. And just notice any smells, odors, aromas, scents where you are. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your eyes to close. And then next we begin to tune into what we hear. The sounds near in the room where you are and the sounds farther away. And next, check in with your sense of taste. Notice any taste in your area, in your mouth. And begin rubbing your hands together. Begin to feel the energy and warmth as you rub your hands together. Make sure you get in between the webs of your fingers. We'll place our hands on our bodies and allow our hands to be there for the duration of the meditation. If that's comfortable, if you need to move, then do. But just get that energy going. We have heart chakra energy right in the palms of our hands. So place your hands on your body, wherever you feel drawn, and feel that energy where you place them. Begin to notice your breathing consciously. And let's do our box breathing. We breathe in 4, hold 4, release 4, and then rest for 4. And we do this 4 times. This is a great practice to quell any anticipated anxiety or just to return you to the present moment. So you breathe and I count. Let's begin. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. And rest, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. And rest, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. And rest, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. And rest. And now return to your own breathing rate and rhythm. What have you discovered about yourself this week? Continue to ponder the discovery card. And today's card is a question. What kind words can I say about myself? As we think about kind words, let's tune into our heart space. And let's just send some loving energy to our heart so we can be kind and loving to ourselves today. We'll use the tone yam in between affirming words. So let's begin. We breathe in and use the tone yam as long as our breath allows. Breathe in. Yam. I open myself up to be loving and kind today. Breathe in. Yeah. I am willing to speak kind words to myself today. Breathe in. Yeah. I am willing to be a love radiator. Breathe in. Yeah. I open myself up to be loving and kind first to myself. Breathe in. Yeah. As we move into our slice of silence, we sit in the silence and we just ponder, what kind words can I say about myself? And allow thoughts to come up. I'll return shortly. Just be with your breath and allow yourself to listen for guidance. As we begin to bring our awareness back to where we are, we begin our affirming words. Feel free to listen to these energy balancing affirmations that run from the root all the way to the crown. Feel free to listen or repeat. I am safe and all is well in my world. Today I create the day I desire to live. I trust my inner guidance to take me where I need to be next. My heart is open. It is safe for me to love. I am loving. I am loved. I am lovable. I speak kind and loving words to myself today. The vision for my life is clear and I move with ease and grace. My connection to my higher power sustains me. I trust that the right people show up at just the right time. And I know that everyone loves me and always wants to help me. Begin rubbing your hands together as you open your eyes and bring your awareness back to where you are completely. We'll place our hands right back on our body. We're going to take a deep breath in first and then place our hands on our bodies. And we'll end with the tone Om. So deep breath in, hands on your bodies. Breathe in. Now place your hands in prayer hands. We clap and say thank you 9 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And take a bow to everyone that is in practice with us. The word for the week, the card for the week continues to be discover, be a steward of wisdom, let your heart be healed and forge ahead. And then the card for today is from my card deck. Relax, listen, and trust your inner guidance. And that is what kind words can I say about myself? And that is number 4. That is the question card. So think that, run that through your head, connect with those go-to phrases today, and just know that, you are totally capable of accomplishing and doing whatever it is that you desire to do. So this officially ends the meditation. I'm going to stay logged on to the podcast since this is the last of the lives. And so the people on the podcast can be involved with the after party, if that's what you want to say. But the meditation is complete, is officially done. So we can just tune in now to whatever we want to say, or anybody that wants to say anything. We'll have our little last live daily, not the last live, the last daily live. And ask me anything you want to ask, and I'll respond and answer. So, how y'all feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being 10 being, I'm feeling about a 9.5. So let me know if you're on YouTube or even on Facebook. Give me some thumbs up. I see 2 thumbs up. So there's 6 people. I should hopefully have at least 6 thumbs up. So how you feeling? Are y'all still with me? Did I lose you? Feeling Irie. Wonderful, Monica. So here's the thing. In the Facebook group, I have never deleted any of the meditation. So everything from August 30th, 2018 is still out there. So it'd be interesting to go back and see how the practice has changed. But you can always go to the search bar and type in a date, and you can go and look at that date to see what the meditation was. I will be creating some new meditations. I want to create one that will be 10 minutes that you can listen to, and I'll post it in the group that doesn't have a card pull. It'll just have the things that we do with the practice, which would include the mindfulness and probably tonations. I'm going to do one that will have all of the tones, like when we do the tonation for all of the energy centers. So I'll do one of those. And in fact, while I'm here, where is it? Let me, am I able to do that on Facebook? What? Have they changed Facebook again? You used to be able to do a poll. They changed stuff so much. But what I'll do is, it's not there. I don't see the poll option. There used to be a poll. I'll post in and you can let me know if there's a specific type of meditation. But what comes to mind for me is all of the energy centers. I already have a meditation on forgiveness. That is the Ho'oponopono meditation, but I may do one with a combination of the sound vibrations. But I'll post and you can let me know what types of meditations you might want to have available that are just videos, and they'll be here and then they'll live on YouTube. So I am loving, I'm loved, I'm lovable. Happy Friday. We will stay. Connect, Keith. You better not go anywhere. We're not ending. We're just doing something different. That's all. And I just want to speak to feeling a 10. Wonderful. You're welcome, Tashima. I'm not sure what's incredible, but thank you. I remember our double digit days. Yeah, we have double digits sometimes. We have 10 here, and then there's 7 on YouTube. So we're kind of splitting the locations, but we have 17 people, which is great. Oh, thank you. I'm glad too, Brian. If you ever want to join our group on Facebook, Brian, let me give you the link. You can join the group on Facebook. And again, y'all, I will be here. I just won't be here daily. And I'm going to post my link tree as well, because on the link tree is where you'll find links to whatever I'm doing. You'll find the links to whatever I'm doing. I will update the link tree. We do have one more live for Insight Timer, and that is next Thursday at 8. We also have another live for the Wednesday nights. So Wednesday nights we meet and do a video meetup, which I really enjoy because I get to see you all. You get to see each other, and we in that video meetup we do connect at a whole different level because we can see each other and we share our wins and we share whatever's going on. So it's kind of like a mini therapy group meditation session, which I love. Yeah, yep. Keep meditating, Brian. Brian, are you on Insight Timer? Hey, Lakeitha, you're welcome. If you're on Insight Timer, the app Insight Timer, I have tons of meditations out there. And I think I mentioned to you too that I have my Learn to Meditate in 10 Minutes a Day on Spotify. And so you can listen to those 10-minute meditations, and that practice is a great way to get back in the habit, Brian, of practicing daily. That was the whole reason I created it. So I'm going to post that in here. So you can, if you're on Spotify, you can follow me. Or if you are on Amazon Music, or if you are on Apple Music, if you look up Barbara J Faison, you'll find the 10-minute segments. So you can listen to Be Still, which is about learning to just sit and be. It does have music. Then you can listen to Be Aware, which helps you deal with feeling aware, and then Be Mindful. So they're 10-minute segments. So you can always listen there. And I hope you'll continue to stay connected with us. Oh, you're welcome, Valerie. I don't think I knew Keith introduced you. Go ahead, Keith. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad we have met it. We have met it. I'm glad we have connected. And again, y'all, I'm going to be posting probably something daily, or at least 3 times a week, whether it's a meditation or something to help you stay in your practice. You know, this is part of, Pam sent me a beautiful audio this morning, and I just want to cover something about routines. Routines are beautiful, and routines are something we want to become aware that we have created. I have many routines and things that I do. part of what we want to continue to do is to recognize that we have these routines and to always factor in new things to do, because whenever we do something new, we are allowing the brain to continue to expand and grow. The concern about routines is when we do the same thing all the time, we have the potential to get into a rut. That's what a routine is. It is doing the same thing over and over again. But what happens is our brain gets used to doing that. So unless we're interrupting it with new things on a regular basis, it gets concerned, and this can cause anxiety and stress. So we want to make sure that we're doing something new. And one of my favorite new things to do is to just take a different route someplace. If you always go one way, turn and go a different way, because then you start to explore new avenues. And we're actually creating new neurotransmitters. So I'm getting into my nerdiness now, because I do hope to be teaching some things in 2022. So we want to create a pattern of doing new things. So we've been doing this, I don't think anyone's been with me for 3 years, but you may have been doing this for the past 3, 4, 5 months or weeks. It's important that you add new routines and create new neurotransmitters by doing new things. So when you find yourself getting in some kind of routine, just go, how can I alter it just a little? Because the brain stresses because, oh, she's doing something new. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. And then it goes to try to process because you've been doing the same thing on a regular basis. And as I remember this person saying, the brain likes to be fat, dumb, and happy. So whenever it can be fat, dumb, and happy, it's happy. But if we continuously do new things, turn right instead of left. I love to try something new at the grocery store. That's one of my easy ways to try to do something new. Try a new food, incorporate this doing something new and different so you don't get so stuck in your routines. Hey, Katie. I'm glad you joined us too. Thank you for joining. Lakeitha, this is, I think, my first time seeing you on YouTube. I know you're with me on Insight Timer. Yep, go with the Pam, I may join your group. I'm going to be honest with you. I am so overgrouped on Facebook. That's why I haven't joined. I really feel like I don't want to join groups that I'm not going to be actively engaged with. And I'm really working to do less on Facebook, to be honest with you. Um, I'm looking to get some more of my own time back and my mind back, because I feel like constantly pouring into something it's stressful. So that's the reason I haven't joined. The idea of joining another group just gives me the willies. So know that it's not personal. It's just that I right now I don't want to join anything else, because I'm not going to be engaging with it. So when I feel like I can engage with it more, I will. But just know that that's the reason why. So please, it's not personal. It's just, for me, it's self-preservation. You have to know what you need to do. Maybe in the spring or maybe later, and I may change my mind. But I'm learning to recognize what I need. And as we know, these systems, while they're lovely and great, they can just pull you in, and then you look up and it's like, where did my time go? So I'm really working on being mindful of that. So regarding Insight Timer, I will be there next Thursday. And when I say I'm doing the hiatus, I'm doing a hiatus from live meditations that are scheduled and, daily. Right. So I will likely do some kind of pop-up meditation somewhere live at some point in time. I'm not quite sure. I'm really listening for guidance on that, but I do know I needed to back away from the doing it every day, because I've been doing it every day for, August 30th, 2018, have not missed a day. And so what that has created, and I'm just being very honest with what that's created in my mind because of the way I think, is it's always running through my head. Where am I going to meditate? Now, I know I have my regular times, but whenever I'm traveling, it's running through my head. Where am I going to meditate? I think you all saw it Thanksgiving. I was out in the parking lot in front of the Harbor Freight Tools while we were waiting on a friend to come. And that's fine. But what I realized is that for the past 3 years, that has been a running question, and it's always been on my mind. Even when I'm out doing something with the family, 9 p.m., I got to get home and meditate. If not, I've got to let people know I'm not going to be there. So it's time for me to break that pattern. And so that's one of the reasons that I just need to take a break from it, because when you do something for 3 years, that's a lot of time. And it's going to take me a minute to break the habit of being here doing a daily meditation. And it's time for me to just relax a little bit and open myself up for new guidance. I'm glad, Pam. Oh, thank you, Deaudrey. And what I'm hoping you all continue to do with your guidance is to recognize that, it's one of the reasons I did the cards, to recognize that your guidance is always there. You just have to ask the question, ask it to present itself. That's why I came up with these cards, right? It's just practice. You all hear me say that all the time. It's just practice. So I suspect that I'll be doing some meditation potentially, because I know Milan asked about this. One of the things I've wanted to do is I've wanted to do like group meditation where we have a group of people and we sit and we kind of go a little bit deeper, not too deep, but just learn some specific breathing patterns and everything. The good thing about that is you get to do it and then it becomes more of a practice for you when you learn the different breathing types and techniques and when you can use those styles. And I'm not able to really do that in the mornings because we're trying to get in and out to begin and start the day. So you'll have a little breathing, you'll have a little montage of things, or, uh, so I feel like I want to do that. I feel like I want to create some more meditations that are available and continue to do that kind of stuff. So Brian says he stepped away from Facebook almost 10 years ago. It's freeing. Brian, it's got to be. It's got to be. And honestly, I believe the only reason I'm still there is I have this group of people that I absolutely love and adore, my pips. And I kind of toyed with going somewhere else for taking the group someplace else. There are other communities that are out there, and I don't want to spend the time doing that. I have other things that I want to do. And because it is me, as I say, and this is not, I say it, and, every time I say it, I think to myself, ugh, I'm the chief everything officer. Those of you that know me know I also have my voiceover business. That's what I do, y'all. So it's like I'm not retired. I may have left corporate America, but I'm not retired. So I'm not getting any retirement benefits. So I'm working. And so looking at how to balance that out and still enjoy life, because I enjoy what I do. But I can see how getting away from Facebook can be freeing, Brian. And there are plenty of people that are not on any social media and they're probably happier because they're not looking at stuff. Let me look at comments. Katie, your first time here. How did you find me, Katie? Did you Google or just go into search? I would love to know how you found me Katie found me on YouTube. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to do YouTube, is to expand, to connect with other people, because being in the Facebook group is private. So you have to find me and ask to join. On YouTube, it's just more open and people can join. And where are you located, Katie? And as you all know, I don't know, Katie and Brian, are you aware? Oh, you're spooked. Okay, you're Katie. Okay. Hey, Katie. Katie was on Insight Timer with me yesterday. So Insight Timer is an app that you can go and listen to lives, people talk, as well as meditation, yoga, music. Yvette Lee is out there. And So I met Katie yesterday on Insight Timer. So thank you, Katie, for coming over here in Wisconsin. Oh, it's probably nice and chilly in Wisconsin. So thanks for joining me over here, Katie. My birthday is January 22nd. Yeah, Monica says retirement. You are not of a yeah, Monica. I'm hitting that speed limit birthday next month, January 22nd. I'll be the big starts with the six, ends with the zero. So yeah, I'm of retirement age. I'm just not retiring. I don't know if I'll ever officially retire because having discovered kind of that third wave of life, I feel like I've always been a millennial in a boomer body. I've always been like, yeah, I'll do that for a while, then I'll do this for a while, then I'll do that for a while. So I feel like voice acting has given me something else that I'm enjoying doing right now. I just finished doing an e-learning project, and I won't talk about it yet, but I hope to be able to share some snippets once it gets done. And I really enjoy that because I've learned a lot. I learn a lot when I do e-learning, which is why I like doing e-learning. Oh, Lakeitha, you are so welcome. And it's great to have you and great to meet you. Um, and so, yeah, so Insight Timer, I was talking about Insight Timer. Yvette Lee does her live music, and she normally does it. I think you're doing Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yvette, is that right? Correct? Feel free to grab that link if you want to do it. And I'll be there next Thursday. And then after that, y'all, I don't know. And I have to tell you, as a recovering, and I say recovering because I think as a planner, you are in planning mode at all times. And so learning to release the need to have something structured and planned is a process. So as a person who plans things out and all that, it's interesting not knowing what's next. But I do know that I listen to my guidance. And I think I share with the group all the time is that, I would do this until I didn't. And one day guidance just says it's time for you to do something different. And I really was like, what? Really? And talked to my husband and I talked about it and I was like, no, I just feel like I need to step away. And then when I looked at it, I really did. I just need to take some time, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm really looking forward to not um I'm sort of looking forward to not knowing what's next, you know? Who said I'm looking at the group? Who said birthday party, birthday bash, birthday bash, bounce house part two? Monica. Uh-huh. So I'm looking forward to not knowing what's next, which I can't say that's always been the case because I'm normally like, okay, after this, then I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, because that's the way my mind works. And, and I look at my husband and he's more, he's a different kind of planner. So it helps me to have him in my life to not get so, we got to go this and this and this, because he just kind of flows. He's a Cancer, so he flows. That water sign is flowy more than an air sign. So I learn a lot in that relationship with him. Oh, you're not okay. So Yvette won't be there on Sunday. It will be next year for my lives. Okay, but I will have new music on there and my YouTube channel. Yay! So put in your YouTube channel so people can follow you on YouTube. Yvette's track on Insight Timer is called So Relaxing All Time. Listen, I have a whole, if you're on Insight Timer, when you follow people, you can follow their playlist. I have my own Yvette list, Yvette Timer, Yvette Seeley playlist on Insight Timer. So what I do is, and those of you who are not on Facebook, I take this card and I post on Instagram and on Facebook. And so when I get done here, I light my candle and then I put on my Yvette Seeley playlist and I come up with what I'm going to say. and then I post it. And then if I'm journaling, I'll just have the playlist play and I'm chilling and relaxing, listening to Yvette's music. It's amazing. So I thank you so much for getting out there and sharing your gifts, Yvette. And let me tell you how this happened. So the music that you hear at the start of um, our practice, Yvette just randomly sent me and said, I think you should have some opening music. That's why I call her my producer. It's like, oh yeah, that probably does make sense. And so she created this music just based upon hearing me and how I do this. And so I'm so glad that she has decided that it is music, because we met doing voiceover and we would have these conversations. I'm like, I'm thinking you might want to do some music, Yvette, and not voiceover. And so she started doing her music. So thank you for following your guidance. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you, Debbie. Everything is for a reason. So, Debbie, I know you meditate with me on Insight Timer as well. We're just talking. Today is the last day of the daily lives. I just want to be clear about that. The last day of the daily lives. I will be posting on YouTube. And who knows? I have rarely gone live on YouTube. So, YouTube, I think, is going to end up being where I tend to go live now. For some reason, I was having some kind of issue with Facebook going live on my public page. So be on the lookout and be sure to grab my link tree, because you can go and let me put my link tree in here. If you have not joined my mailing list, and I know people say this all the time, but let me tell you, I've only sent out the last 2 months, I've sent out maybe 3 emails. I'm working to have that be a consistent thing. I'm working to do a weekly or twice a month. And so I know I'll send another one out to let people know that I do the Wednesday light meditation and then Thursday insight timer. But I'm kind of trying to lay all this out. I'm trying to have a little bit more structure with it. So if you join the mailing list, you'll find out, where I'll be doing things and when I'll be doing things. So please join that. And then that way you can stay tuned in. Yvette's adding music to her videos. Yay! And what are you doing? What are you doing, Pam? No, I don't have any more Netflix voiceovers I can talk about right now. I have one more. I don't think it's out yet, but as you know, I cannot talk about those until they're out. So I don't have any, and I'm really not supposed to talk about them, but I don't have any. And that's fine. Doing the Netflix voiceovers is very physically intense, and I'll just leave it at that. It's physically intense. it's a lot of talking, and it's what we call live direction, where you're actually recording and you're having people direct you over a software platform where they're listening to you and giving you directions on what they need. I see, Pam. I see. All right. Any other questions or comments before we head out? I don't want to just keep hanging on. But I will keep y'all updated. I'm working on having some more structure in the group, and just keep doing what you're doing. I think post the podcast, Tracy. This is my set the alarm. Post the podcast. Okay, well, that kicked me off the podcast. Hang on. Kind words and a slice of silence meditation. Let me save this so I don't lose it. Hey Siri, how many days between August 30th, 2018 and 12/10/2021?
It was 296,314 days ago.
That's not right. Hey Siri, how many days between August 30th, 2021?
It was 7,772 days ago.
Siri. Hey Siri, how many days between August 30th, 2021 and 12/10/2021?
It's 296,110 days.
That is not true, Siri. Siri, how are you feeling today, Siri? Hey Siri, how are you doing today?
Not too shabby. Thanks for asking.
Siri's not too shabby. Okay, well, I am signing off of YouTube. I think everyone has left. I'm signing off of Facebook. So I will see you all. Facebook's feed is ending. You have 3 new tracks on IT. Excellent. Very good, Yvette. Congratulations. You're welcome, Katie. Oh, you're welcome, Kia. We've been missing you on Wednesday night, so hopefully you can join this Wednesday. Likely, honestly, probably what I will continue to do, because I really love all of it. I think I'll continue, and I'm listening for guidance. I'll continue to do Insight Timer at least one day a week, and I'll probably continue to do Wednesday nights because I really like that. And I think everything else will be just a pop-up daily. Because I don't want to find myself back in the same habit of doing what I've done in the past, which is every day. I meditate every day, but the daily lives, it's a lot. You're welcome, Yvette. All right, have a good one. Hello, Alicia. How are you? All right, you all have a lovely day. I'm heading out as well. If you're online, you'll see the card on Instagram. And if you're in the Facebook group, you'll see it on Facebook. And I will see you all the next time we are here. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Be well and be kind to yourself today. What kind words can I say about myself? Allow your go-to phrases to continue to run through your playlist. Have those running so you're not thinking crazy thoughts, going down crazy circle, anxious avenue, depressed drive, or any of that, or silly street. Just tune in and pay attention. All right. Love you all. Signing off. Be well, Brian. I hope to see you back when I'm live. All right. Be well. Ending the stream.